welcome back to another video from myself. We are here at Llandow circuit in South Wales, only 20 minutes from where I live, so it's my most local track. We've done the sighting laps and I've signed in, got my wristband. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to set up the car because I haven't had any time. I finished work last night and I basically tried to get as much ready as I could, but I didn't manage to do everything. So I'll run you through what I'm going to do now. There are some monsters here today, absolute monsters. Yeah, so I'm going to run you through all that and then we're going to get out on track. Let's go. So all my tyre pressures are sorted. I use the tyre pressure gauge and I have sorted them out. And I've taken them all down to 25 psi. I've also taken out my wheel arch liner temporarily. I'm going to probably cut it in half there, just so I've got all the air escaping out the back grills there. I've also got my John Cooper Works bumper there, which I'm going to put on probably lunchtime. And one of my arches has come off, so I'm driving out without one of the arches at the moment. I've got all my gear here, quite happy with how much I've brought. I'm getting better every time. So that's pretty much it for setup. I have got tuition at 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm gonna go out have some fun, some safe fun. Yeah, I'm gonna put you up on the tripod. Sun is out, so hopefully we get a nice bit of heat in these tires and we can go racing, baby. Right, so this is the first time going out on track. It's such a small track that we're struggling to go out. We're waiting for this green light now, but I'm seeing the cars flying past and we're not getting much of a chance to go out. Normally it's like they're much bigger tracks like Snetterton and Castle Combe that you're out all the time, but it's like a 20-30 second lap time. So we're struggling to get out, but hopefully we get out soon. He's drifting round the corners. Absolute monster. Let's go. Let's have it. First time on track. I haven't driven this track properly. Roll out into the apex. Gonna take it easy. Gonna brake where all the braking marks are. Third gear around here. Gonna roll out into this corner. I don't know where I can keep the power on and where I can't at the moment, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Hot day. Take it easy, go over here. Lovely, little squeals. Over the curves. Roll out. That's how it. Not bad. Pushing it probably a bit too hard there. Roll out into the corner. Into the apex. He's slowing down, but I'm not going to overtake him just before the bend here. I'm going to let him go. I'm not in any rush at the moment. He was blowing some white smoke, so I don't know whether his engine's gone or what. He's coming off. I'm going to overtake him.
How fast is he going?
Super fast.
Let's go. Braking nice and early. Second gear, I think. bloody boiling out here. I am cooking. I've been out once, and it is boiling. I'm gonna get a tan. I need the roof scoop that lets in the air to cool you down, because it is boiling in this sort of summer heat. Fair play. The tyres are right warmed up now. I've just checked all over the bolts, and I've just adjusted my dampening settings. I've just turned them up a couple of clicks. And yeah, we're ready to go out. I'm just waiting on one of my friends now. He's a bit lost. And yeah, hopefully get him in as a passenger, maybe get his reaction, and yeah, we'll have some more fun. Let's go. Yeah, it's proper tight by here.
Yeah.
So I don't know where to come in here. Normally just roll out to the corner.
It's very pokey, isn't it?
Mate, it's like a rocket ship.
I thought it'd be a lot slower, this car.
It's just the brakes that let me down now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like nice to go work on it and see if we can improve it. Like.
Yeah. Here we are.
That's the fun bit.
Yeah. Left a bit late there.
It's when you overheat your brakes and they literally.
Oh, then you're off. Like.
That's what happened on a motorbike on the road.
I'll let him overtake. Just watching my temperatures now.
Oh yeah.
No pop.
What's that?
No pop from the exhaust.
You got you overtaking the beamer. It looked like you blitzed him. Well, see,
You
so,
overtake on the right too.
yeah.
Keep your hands quarter to three so you know where your front wheels are.
Yeah.
He's missed. He hasn't missed. He's pulling in to see us.
So I've just been to Pink Supercars and Coffee, and we had a little bite to eat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my John Cooper Works front bumper, so hopefully get a lot more cooling into the front of the engine and onto the intercooler itself, and then we're going to go back out on track. I had my brother-in-law with me. It's a bit tricky on the old recording front. I think my sister got a few shots of me driving past. Yeah, so I'm just gonna set you down and put the John Cooper Works bumper that I repaired. I'm gonna sort out the arch that goes along there, and I'm gonna change over the front bumper to the John Cooper Works. It's not much, it's honest work. Keep it tight down. Hide the boo-boo. Boo-boo. Nice. Right, so we have put on the John Cooper Works bumper. Could have done some with some black zip ties, but I'll do. I've just duct taped the arches to the front bumper because I really can't be arsed with all the clips and stuff like that. So yeah, we are gonna have a lot more air coming into that intercooler, and it just looks the part now. So yeah, duct tape saved my life. Right, so duct tape is falling apart, but it's doing its job. I'm about to have my tuition now with a professional driver. Coolant is not my best friend. It is boiling out here today. It's about 20 degrees it says on my temperature gauge. So my engine temp went up to 126 and it's just boiling out of my engine bay. So I don't know what the fix is for that. Probably bigger fans on the front and upgrade the radiator probably. But that's all probably a lot of modification in terms of getting the thicker one in. So yeah, I'm gonna go run these laps. Hopefully it gives me a few pointers. It's quite a short track anyway. I think I'm doing okay in terms of line and braking. But yeah, the car's just not letting me down, but it can only do a few laps in this heat. It needs to cool down. I give it a good 20 minutes after every run. But yeah, let's go out and have some fun.
Right, how's it going then out there?
Coolant is running so hot at the moment.
Right.
With the weather.
Yes.
So I'm just watching over my temperature.
Is that water temperature, is it?
Yeah. So
I mean, the two ways of doing it is keeping your revs a little bit lower.
Yeah.
And also at some point, what you got the standard radiant, have you?
Standard radiator, yeah.
Yeah, at some point, if necessary, you can try and get some ducting into the rad,
Yeah.
or even change for an alley radiator.
An
Alloy radiator. Yeah, can't say it. Alley radiator.
radiator.
One made of aluminium.
Yeah.
Because they're more efficient. There's certainly stuff off the shelf for them. But yeah, let's have a look, see what you're doing, okay?
Yeah.
The track itself, have you been here before or not?
Yes, I did a supercar sort of
driving experience there,
but that was
yeah,
back
yeah.
when I was 17, I think.
Oh,
So it's been
okay.
a good couple of years now.
But is this the first time you've driven this car around here?
Round here, yeah. I've done Snetterton now, Donington, Cadwell and Coombe.
Which engine's this one?
1.6 turbo.
Right, okay.
So it's about 180 brake.
Quite a lot, isn't it?
It's okay.
Okay, let's go and play then, shall we?
Yeah.
Don't overdrive, just drive to enjoy the experience.
Yeah. It's quite an easy track. It's quite small, isn't it?
It is. It's a fun track though, but it's because it's small. It's quite intense, and it does keep you occupied for the whole lap.
It's just the light carrying the speeds around the corners is all I need help with.
Well,
Really.
carrying speed out of the corners, not necessarily into the corners.
Yeah. Oh no! I think we're gonna have to cut this short.
Well, what's that?
It's I think oil. I think it's white smoke.
I'll come in then.
Yeah. Let me out. White smoke.
Yeah.
And it's popping. Oh no. That's not good.
You got oil pressure and everything.
Yeah, at the moment. Don't know what's happening there. I do apologise. Come on, let's have it. Come on for the camera, Ben. Oh, we forgot it. Straight to him. Right, so we're gonna try again. I am having a lot of issues with heating. I'm averaging about 120. So I'm gonna try and take it easy. The tutor said he'll come back out with us, so we're gonna give it a go.
The only thing obviously with that, the grill is don't drive right close behind somebody else because you don't want to stone, stone or something up. But hopefully that might help with the cooling.
Recommend second gear on there?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do third. If you'll do it in third, I'll do it in third. Do it in the higher option. It's quite a lively engine, isn't it? Very lively. Yeah, don't be cruel on it, just be kind on it.
So braking, which one would you go?
No, you want to brake, so you hold the brake to the first part of the curbing. From there, you're back on the throttle again, and just be progressive throttle. Let the car run wide on the exit. Brake, stay left. Late apex, very late on this corner. Like you see the curve's a long way round. Use the road on the way out. And then back to right. So once again, judge the braking. So you hold the brake right to the turn point, go down one gear, and just hold the brake right at the point you turn it in, so the weight is over the front wheels.
Yeah.
Now look for the second curve here. Curve on the inside. Don't worry about the next one, just get it out wide, then cut back in again. Open up on the exit, stay left. Keep it left. And then it's a late apex here, and that leads you onto the long straight. Nice, that's perfect. So hold the brake to the curb, down 1. Yeah, and then speed the throttle back on again.
Where would you come here now?
I stay in 3rd.
Yeah, but in terms of line?
Yeah, stay wide.
Yeah.
The curb is late. Even later than what you're doing, because yeah, it's even later than what you're doing. Try and hold the brake a little bit deeper into that little snake section. So don't release the brake so early. Hold the brake, down the gear with the brake on, so the nose bites when you turn. So curb on the right, curb on the left. Just make your own effort to go out wide, then couple it back in again and stay on the left hand side. So keep the power on. I just do a touch of brake there just to have the nose turn in. Then it's on the power and let the car run wide. So keep it going. And then hold the brake, keep the brake on to the curb and then back on the gas again. Try and do the transition from brake to throttle a little bit smoother because you do a self-preservation jump at the end. Stay left and brake. Now we push the apex further round. Right, there you are, look. And you just get to the power that little bit earlier. That was good. Got the speedy behind you, so let him go.
He's got MX-5.
Yeah, it's such a cool car. I really like it, actually. To be fair, I do like it. So that one's not too important because when you do that, you make the second part here tighter. So make more of an effort to miss it next time. Yeah, so like I say, you want to hold the brake right onto this curve and then go back on the throttle again. It's a matter of like bleeding off the brake the deeper you get into that, you know, that squiggly section. Stay left, late apex. Open up on the exit, don't snatch the steering, use the road. And you got a great little car for around here.
Yeah. I like Cadwell as well, it's quite nice.
Yeah. So it goes well, the car's got quite a bit of power, you can feel it.
So don't miss this one.
No, get that one.
Yeah,
get the next one on the right.
Yeah.
Hit this one on the left.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that one. Get out here, then come across. And now open up earlier. We want more speed on this last part. Touch your brake just to help turn it in. A little bit of brake just makes the front squat so it turns in that bit easier. Probably a little bit early on the brake, but you know, it's your car, you know how much speed you want to take into a corner, but I would brake a little bit later and I'd hold the brake longer into the corner. Because you can brake and steer as long as the brake is not aggressive. So holding the brake and keep the brake on as you turn the car into the corner so the weight's over the front wheels.
Yeah.
So your first two curbs and again, and the next one on the left. Now make an effort to go on the left with those skid marks out here, then come across. Now you're opening up the steering earlier, so you're on the power earlier, so you carry a little bit more speed onto the straight. If you look at those marker boards on the right, you can then pick a braking point. So get close to the last one, brake it, that's it, just hold the brake. The braking, don't have, you're completing the braking before you get to this snake.
Yeah.
You need to finish the braking in it.
Okay.
Stay left a little bit longer, but it's a late apex. That's it.
Lovely.
It's just about to keep that rhythm, that flow going. So hold the brake, down a gear, hold the brake as you turn it in. Now nice and smooth curbs, just be accurate. Second one on the left, get the car to the left now, then come across, and now you'll open up earlier and you've got the power earlier. Just a touch, hold her in, and I know you're brake just after that first curve, or on that first curve. So just take the brake a bit deeper in. Out nice and wide. Brake on the left. Late apex. Here so tight as well. That's it. Back to left. Pull it left. And then hook it across. Now you're opening up earlier and back on the power earlier, which is the golden rule. Just a touch. Yeah, then come on. You have to back off. You won't at the speed you do. Yeah. You won't have the straight line speed that you've got with this. Left and braking. Late apex. You can feel when it's right, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. You hear less tyres from it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you come in here quicker this time because your exit, but that last one was quicker. How's the temperatures going?
A bit high. I think this might be our last one.
Let it go out. If that's the case, down the right and go slowly and let some cold air go through the car. Well, your temperatures, they down longer than you hoped, didn't
That's
they?
the highest I've seen it. Yeah.
Alright, you better get in then. So just do it nice and steady here. Yeah, here was just hold the brake longer. You're just getting the braking done before that little complex.
Yeah.
And then accelerate so you can brake right into the complex. Yeah, just suddenly keep on the left and indicate. You know, I think it's coolant. I can smell a bit of coolant.
Yeah.
Because it's like antifreeze, a sweet smell.
Yeah.
The seat would be the big thing.
Yeah, you think?
Absolutely. Put
I
a
think
seat in
that's-
here or just change your
And a
driving.
radiator and a seat,
Yeah,
I think.
and a seat. The seat would just change your driving completely.
Thank you very much for that.
Nice one, well done. I'm pleased we got a few laps in.
Right, so we're gonna call it a day after that tuition. It was honestly, they pay for themselves, those tuitions. Yeah, car running very hot. I'm gonna upgrade the radiator by the next track day. Get a bucket seat in here, hopefully a roll cage, and we should be sweet for the next one. I gotta do a lot more like sort of venting to get the air out of the engine bay, and sort of make sure there's no hot air staying trapped in the engine bay. Yeah, I had a wicked time. Just a bit of a shame about the coolant, but we will sort that out before the next track day. Honestly guys, as you can see, very amateur driving, amateur car, amateur everything, but I'm just here to try and show you what it's like when you're starting track driving and how to build it, I'm learning, and then I upload it to you guys. So yeah, my advice to anyone starting a track sort of habit, or yeah, just go for it and learn along the way. Yeah, I'm gonna sign out here. Thanks all for watching. I know I haven't uploaded much, but summer's here now and I'm gonna get a lot more content out to you guys. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I can't thank you enough, honestly. Hit the like button and subscribe, and that's it. Peace.